thanks to Day by Day, religious tourism. It's a thing. A very lucrative thing, to be precise. People travel thousands of miles for spiritual and supernatural experiences. Even though vampires are not real, over 600,000 people from all around the world visit a castle in the city of Transylvania in Romania, where fictional vampire Count Dracula is fabled to have lived. The famous mystical landmark of sorcery and witchcraft, Stonehenge, attracts 800,000 visitors a year. 1 million people travel to the Middle East to experience the Sea of Galilee each year. But the big boy of all religious tourism destinations is Mecca, with over 9 million foreigners visiting each year. Each of them spending copious amounts on food, transportation, accommodation, shopping, and so forth. The life's blood of that city's economy.
The pilgrimage industry is Saudi Arabia's second most important after oil and gas. The tourism sector contributes $22.6 billion to Saudi Arabia's economy, with Hajj providing nearly half of it. And the Hajj is really expensive. The average price of a Hajj package ranges between $4,000 up to $10,000 here in the UK.
So it's clear, when it comes to tourism, religion is a license to print money. I want you to keep that in mind as we explore today's remarkable destination, the Atwea Mountains. Nestled in the Mampong Ranges near Nsuta, the Atwea Mountains are a magnet for prayerful Christians and church groups looking for a quiet spot for spiritual reflection and communion with God. The almost 2-hour drive from Kumasi towards Nsuta takes us through a rather scenic route of majestic mountains and beautiful overhanging shrubbery. It bears no resemblance to any other place in Ghana. Really quite breathtaking. We have a 70% Christian population, and this place, Atwea Mountains, is fabled for its spiritual significance. People travel, churches travel in buses just to climb up to the top of this mountain to pray. They believe that they will get healing if their prayer goes to God from this mountain. That's a powerful symbol, whether you believe in it or not. And it's worth checking out. It's worth a trip. You, the family, your friends, it's worth it to do the hike up this beautiful trail to the top of the mountain to see where it appears God's hearing is the clearest. Let's go. This is Bisa. I'm sure you can see why they call him that. Bisa is one of the porters here. Now, Bisa has been going up and down the Atwea Mountain for how many years?
4 years.
4 years?
Yeah, 4 years.
Wow. These guys make a living from carrying food, water, equipment, baggage, and sometimes people up and down the mountain. How long does it take you to get to the top?
Okay, if I'm going there with nothing there, I can use maybe 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes. But when I'm going there with load, maybe 35 minutes to 45 minutes. Then
wow.
Maybe some heavy load, take me maybe 15 minutes.
So somebody like me, how long will it take me? Since I've never done it before.
How I see it, maybe I can use maybe 1 hour.
What?
1 hour.
Wow, we haven't even started and I'm already tired. So anyway, let's do it. And tell me, this place, who discovered it?
Okay, Reverend Osesibe.
Reverend
Osesibe, one of the Methodist priests.
And what's the story? How did he find this place?
Okay, what I've heard is one day he was one of the pastors at Efigasi. Efigasi diocese. So he was going to Mampong to do a program. Okay, on the way going, they get fought at the junction there. His car. Okay. Where you have to come this time, Abaisuya. Yeah. So that time is Atwea.
Okay.
Omunya fought on to Ojina time Ojina on I wanna Onya vision be said on share point so. Now the honor no bibi o hono ma. I say e kan so that day na wa anya that day na mpo no buy or sign call n'echi. That day no want me anwom ka no sign call n'echi ba. So the next day no almost sign buy obe no ene me sign kasa kire ne sa. Eti e ma no call ohina no wa Atwea no hono. Say e hono no bibi o nyame pese o de hono ye bibi. Nji omo ma kire no hono. You say hono so de kwan omunya kwa bia amfa Atwea ho nko dia ne tere a ohina no wa Atwea no so that attend no ba Abaisuya hene hono. Na Abaisuya hene ne yi abofo hunters e kan ho na ja almost start here. By interesting story we say omo kono no nko hono da but one na dikai.
So he was leading them.
He was leading them
even though he had never been
there before. Wow. But he was leading them too where they were going. So omo ko ya ko dru ba bi e fro camp 1 ye ko ya dru on ma lecture but ne tata ho nti dru on wotena ase eso san ate ne se nya ha na wo ba ti san ko wani ti wo san ko nanim e fro yi ko dru bi kam tere ho no ma so on de ho no ye botaya ankasa oduru e ho na ene ka se e ha at once no mudu na ne kasa che na e ho nyina turning to move color. Ho nyina turning to move color. Bebe bi de hu se like vapor bi ase hu sie e firi ho no mo ba nti wo de bo koto ho no ase se ko ho no de aye water o zi sie since then say if you can start the Methodist for no start for here e omo for that time na omo nko na praise before no omo na ye bom. As time goes on, I praise before Betty. Almost not only leader now. Do my friend Reverend Asamo Apra, and also do my tea or do my tea on Monso. Ever started on Monso day.
So now it's not just Methodist, different churches.
See now different churches, but I saw them everyone say any uncle na masore no. Omo two praise be na Methodist.
Okay.
But omo Kenya one man church. Right. But omo nyina nso free under Methodist one come 300.
So they say people come here and they pray and they get healing. Is that true?
It's true.
Have you seen some before? Have you seen someone going up sick and then he comes down healed?
Oh, as for that one there, I haven't seen some before. But the person will just come and pass there. But later on when he is coming back, you see the person coming about their dance day never say me buy, See that is sanity. But say all cocoa na at once one na or say time I remember hand but say SBB say sipen. But me buy there the be 4 years and buy there me family who be there me who say any me twa say all corner time o bet na corner oyale me kura ma so bi mu e na fra went me amfro but we see no or no it be later on na oba no no afro esan bibia kama.
Interesting.
Okay.
So is it stairs like this all the way to the top? Or
say the point there steps in this but when you do we there normal I say
but from here to the top
often you can create
okay
maybe on steps you can create
but most of it is
most
Lisa, I won't lie. We haven't started. I'm already tired.
Ice.
Okay.
Yeah, I told you you go use 1 hour, maybe 2 hours.
Let's go. So what time is it now? It's just about 20 minutes to 1.
20 minutes to 1.
Let's see how long it takes me to
Yes. Yes. As you can see, people are coming there. Yes.
So how many of you have been working as porters here?
Please, you can like as those who carry the goods now.
Yeah.
Okay. The last time we counted, we get about 50 people.
Okay.
But it's not all time we did here.
Okay.
There's some just come and do their work, just go.
You hear all sorts of stories about this place. People trying and failing to make it to the summit. But I must say, it doesn't look so hard. If even little Bisa can do it, carrying luggage, then for big men like us, it'll be a walk in the park. Famous last words. 5 minutes. So is it me that's out of shape? Or are these stairs crazy steep? Lisa, what's it there? How many hours?
Oh, you have started it, we are going to use Travis. Hey! There is you. But I think 100.
Chief, what's me go? I feel so ashamed. Look at the load this guy is carrying. And he's moving. I don't think it's possible to describe the marrow-deep fatigue I was feeling at this point. It felt as if every cell in my body had been drained of its vitality. I had emptied my tank, my reserves, and was running on fumes. Seriously, I couldn't feel my legs. I couldn't feel my arms. I couldn't feel my eyes, my waist, my teeth. I was struggling to find physical proof that I still existed. At a point, I genuinely felt I was about.
Mr. Yankson! Mr. Yankson! Finally, we're here.
I can tell you, without a doubt, since I was born, this is the most tired my body has ever been. Ever. 816 steps or whatever. You would think it's a simple undertaking, but I swear to you, it's an experience you and your body will never forget, no matter how fit you are. We have been told stories of soldiers who stopped halfway and cried. I didn't cry, but I stopped about 10 times on my way up here. But you know what? Getting to this point, and by the way, we're not even at the end of the trail yet, but getting to this point comes with a sense of such achievement. Such achievement. I feel like I've done something I didn't know my body could do. You know, and it motivates you. It makes you look at all the other tasks you have to do in the world and think, oh yeah, I can do them. If I've done Atwea, you know. So it's like from now on, if anyone throws you a challenge and you say, oh wait, if I've done Atwea, then yeah. Lisa, so you guys do this journey how many times a day?
As for me, yeah, 4 times a day.
4 times you do this?
I do this.
And each time you are carrying what?
Load.
Like water?
Sometimes water, sometimes bags.
So the water,
Yeah.
when you carry, how much do you charge?
As for the jerrycan one there, one bottle for 20 cedis. So I can take 2 at the same time. But for a pure water, one bag is 10 cedis. That one says I can take 4 at the same time.
4?
Yes.
4 packs of pure water?
Of pure water.
To climb this thing?
Yes. At the same time.
So each time you do it, 40 Ghana?
Yes.
So by the time you are finished working for the day, you have 160 Ghana cedis.
60 Ghana cedis.
Every day?
Every day. It's not all the day that you're going to get work to do.
Sometimes there's
Sometimes there's no work. Sometimes. This is the entrance of Camp 8.
Camp 8. So we are still not at the top.
Yeah, we are still at the top. We are at the top. Camp 8
is part of the top.
Yes. The Presby camp.
I see. So they came and built this thing here.
Yes.
So who lives in it?
The caretaker is Justice Ifa, Emmanuel Justice Ifa, popularly known as Spirit Man.
I see.
Yes.
So what does he do? I mean, what work is going to do here?
Okay. As for me, they are the caretakers. They take care of the camp.
You see, I just general moving your body here. Yeah. So where is the Camp 3?
Camp 3 is ahead.
We'll go for how many more minutes?
So maybe 15 to 20 minutes time.
So, do you know the names of the people who have been buried here?
Nobody has been buried here, right?
That's not burial?
No, yes.
Okay, it's just a
Yes.
statue.
Yes.
Okay. And nobody has been buried here before?
No.
Let's see.
You now pro acrobats work of him. Yes.
Even after all the steps are done, your walk is still on an upward incline. And after what you have done, even putting one foot in front of another is a job. But we have come this far. We can't turn back. Literally, all I want to do is lie down and close my eyes and faint in peace. But Not yet. As we approach the summit, the familiar sights of a typical Ghanaian hamlet start to take shape.
I know anyone. Captain, I know. Amen. And then you also, huh?
Right here. Let all the saints say amen. So what's the payoff at the end of that grueling climb to the top of Atwea Mountain? What do you get when you get here? Well, for the Christians who make this a pilgrimage, let me tell you, they feel closer to God. Look at this. This is the actual prayer camp. Camp 3, the Methodist prayer. And let me tell you, we have learned since we got here that on 31st of December, this entire expanse was full. And you can believe it because they've got these speakers at all the vantage points so that wherever you're standing to pray, you will be heard. Not just by your fellow man, but by God himself. You can imagine that if you live in a city anywhere, it can get very loud. You can feel like there is a lot of interference between your voice and God's ears. But up here, there's nothing between you and your Maker. And the Christians who come here firmly believe that this is the clearest connection they can have with the God who made them. But it's beautiful out here. So you know it's not only for those who are coming to pray, but for those who want to see the beauty of this nation, the beauty of Mampong, the beauty of the Asante region. The view from here, not bad at all. I recommend you take your family one weekend, bring them over, and show them what God made. You know, once you're up here, it feels like a different world altogether. You can't help but feel just a little closer to heaven. I get it. I get it why people flock here in their numbers. I really do. Now, I guess it's time to do it all in reverse. Jeez.
This episode of Joy Prime Explore was brought to you thanks to Day by Day,